It's punctually 8 a.m. and we are starting now our big route. This is the weather. Look, very sunny.
Yeah, perfect weather to hike. Sunny, a little bit cold, because when you hike you heat, so I think it's good that it's some fresh air. Yeah, and this is where you want to go.
Somewhere in the middle, not on the top of the mountain.
Yeah, but it's always interesting feeling when you are down and you see the mountain you want to climb. Then at the beginning I always think, wow, this is so incredible, this is so far away. But at the end we will be there and have a nice goal today. We were walking and we saw a lot of people with hiking sticks, and then Leti said, oh, we don't have hiking sticks, would be great to have ones. And then suddenly, ta-da, we found two. And then we realized that at the beginning of the hike, everywhere the people leave their sticks for future hikers. And I think that's very nice, so it's not necessary to buy the 200 euro carbon hiking stick, no. Just take what the nature gives you. So I think we are close to the campsite now. Took, I think, around 2 hours.
Maybe.
And we have to admit the beginning was tough, because at the beginning you make a lot of meters altitude, and but after that the path is very flat, I would say. Now we are here in this beautiful valley, enjoying the wind. We will go on now with our hike. Yes, this campsite here is 50% of the way, but it says 60% of the distance, but only 40% of the effort, because the hard part will come now. And you can also make horse riding here, a lot of horses. Behind the horses you also see the tents, so if you want you can sleep here. But it's a very nice place to make a small break and then go on with the hike. Do you think?
Yeah, there are bathrooms. The bathrooms are clean. There are some, if you don't have snacks, you can buy things here to eat and to drink. So it's a good place to stop and recharge a bit and go on.
We're more close to our goal. When I was a kid, my parents liked to go hiking in Bavaria. And then I had my own hiking stick, and on this hiking stick you could collect stamps, so like metal stamps that you put here on top of the hiking sticks from all the trails. I think I have to ask my mom if this stick still exists. Would be interesting, but walking with this here reminds me a bit of that. At the beginning of the trail it became quite packed, a lot of tourists that also want to hike that trail, and also the campsite was packed, I would say. And now we are walking here more or less alone, not so much hikers here anymore. Only Letizia, of course. And now we are entering a forest, so we already crossed some stony paths, crossed some plains. Now we are entering the forest, And here's a little bit more protection from the sun, which is good for me. Yeah.
We have finished now the second part of our trail, and now we will start the third and most difficult one. This is where we are. It's called Guarderia Torres, the last spot where you can stop before starting the hard climbing. Are you prepared, Fabian?
I hope so. So people that come back from there all say, yeah, you will do it. It's not too difficult, only very steep. And I think 1 more hour is okay now.
Yeah, they are very motivating. I am well prepared because in the entrance of the park I was advised that this point here was very windy, so that's why I'm hiding here. And yeah, we will start now. It's 1 kilometer, but it's said that it should take around 45 minutes to 1 hour. So let's get started. And so we have arrived after more or less 5 hours walking our final destination. A lot of people, but the view is really nice, definitely worth. Fabian, your first words after 5 hours walking?
No words, to be honest. It's just great. Look at this view. It's just incredible. It's super beautiful here. And I think it was totally worth it. At the end it was super hard. It was super steep and a lot of stones and
a lot of people as well.
A lot of people as well. And I had a feeling this path will never end, but finally did it. And I'm very proud of us that we did it, and super nice. It's time to go back now, although to be honest I really don't want to go back because this view is so astonishing, and I don't know when I will see such great thing again. One last view to the Torres del Paine. Very breathtaking.
I want to say that I am exhausted. It was a long hike, but it was definitely worth. It's a nice place. I think we were lucky because we arrived and it was good weather, let's say. But now it's becoming quite windy and a little bit covered by the clouds and a little bit crowded, to be honest. So
Yeah,
we arrived in the perfect time.
more and more people are arriving. It's quite packed now. So we'll take our sticks,
Our organic sticks.
yeah, and go back. I'm gonna show you the path we have walked up, and we have to walk down now again. So as you can see, it's very steep. Not so easy to walk. From here it's even difficult to spot where the trail is. So you really walk here through the stones and the gravel and yeah, just the nature. On the way upstairs it was quite packed, but now on the way back there are not so many people, only a few. Finally, we are finishing our trail today. There you can see the first houses, civilization, and we are really wasted. It was a really tough trail, 8 hours in total, excluding the breaks, and we are super hungry and happy when we are at home and before that when we can eat something. What do you say?
I don't know if I can say something. So the way up was very tough, really tough. All the sectors of this hike were unbelievably difficult, but the going down was also difficult because of the terrain, because it's everything very steep, so we struggled a lot, and it's quite difficult to force your knees, and you also have to watch the terrain, right? So you have to look down all the time, so it forces your neck, forces your knees. It's really
Forces
tough.
your whole body.
Your whole body. It's really tough. But I think we leave Puerto Natales and Torres del Paine with feeling of mission accomplished. I think that yes, you should be prepared for this trail. Talking from the perspective of a person that was not very prepared, and but if you have patience, you can reach the goal, the viewing point, and it's really beautiful.
Last but not least, it's time to say goodbye. Time to say goodbye to our organic hiking sticks.
They were very helpful.
They were very helpful and brought us through tough times. Now we will place them here where we found them and where other future hikers can maybe use them. Maybe tomorrow this stick and this stick will be used for another 8 hours in this trail to the Mirador.
Yeah, who knows, maybe they will see the Mirador again.